All right, everyone. I thought we'd take ourselves a little twin flame journey this afternoon. Why not? What the hell? In light of the current energies that are going on out there, from everything from the astrology pulling on things to a major energetic cycle coming to an end in the middle of March, as I've been telling you guys about, it's affecting both sides. I'm wondering if it's affecting both sides equally or opposingly. You know, in other words, in the same direction, or if you're both moving in opposite directions. I don't know. Let's find out where the Divine Masculine's 74 Pinto is in relation to the Divine Feminine's BMW. Let's see what we got here. I am going to shuffle the deck. I got one deck for the Divine Feminine and one deck for the Divine Masculine. And we will clarify with their respective smaller decks, the little animal deck and the little light seer deck. Here we go. Let's shuffle for the Divine Feminine. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless, like all the Twin Flame Journey readings. So when you find it is when you're meant to find it. A lot of people think old readings aren't good to watch and things like that. Well, if you're compelled to watch something, it's there for a reason. A reading I made back in May of 2021 might not, you didn't find it then. Maybe you weren't here. You know, I don't know. Or you just missed it, or you didn't watch it. I don't know. Might be for you right now. It's possible. And that applies to this Twin Flame Journey. There's a whole playlist of these. Okay? So find where you are. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, you might be further back. We've been tracking this since last July of 2021. Let's see where we go. Give me the energies for the Divine Feminine right now, universe. Let's go. How my Divine Feminines at? Where are we here? All right. Yeah. I see the bottom card that'll be crossing this. You ready? All right. Hold on. Let me get organized here with my table. Okay. It's the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Come on, somebody coming your way. I've been telling you, the Divine Masculine energy is coming towards you like a freight train, but this could also represent, I'm pulling on your soulmate journey, but this could be another soulmate coming your way too. Why do I say that? Why does Steve say that? Why? I don't know, maybe because it's crossed by the Two of Swords. Two Ace of Swords. Now this can mean, again, energies in layers. This could be two soulmates coming your way. Someone else. You got a choice. And we've been saying that for a while. Well, that came up a lot in the energy late last year, where there's another soulmate coming in and you're going to have a choice. Whichever one doesn't suck is the one you keep. Kind of a thing along those lines. That's one side of the energy. The other side is what I said at the beginning of this video. And I said it, rewind. I did. I said, I wonder if these energies are opposing each other, or if they're, one moving one way and the other one moving the other way, or if they're moving towards each other in the same direction. I still don't know. It means, and this could mean you don't either, right? Either way, taking it from our Twin Flame Journey here, talking about your Divine Masculine, who probably ran from you, who you're all waiting on, okay? Because that's the majority of the Divine Masculines in this cycle are the runners. They needed to learn vulnerability. They were focusing on love from a practical perspective, not really focusing on cups. And you, Divine Feminine, were very much focused on cups, but you had to find your self-worth. Okay, fine. This is telling me somebody coming your way. Okay, big time. Big time coming your way. And I'm going to leave that Two of Swords there. By the way, underneath it, you can't lose. Divine Feminine, you're always my douche commercial here in these damn Twin Flame Journey readings. Petting animals in the woods and smelling all nice and shit. Right here is the Six of Wands. It's victory. There's victory either way, but the choice is yours. It's minor arcana. All right? You guys have transformed a lot. The butterfly represents transformation. There isn't a bad choice here. These are two Ace of Swords. They're both very good as I read the energy reflecting off this card. All right? It's very nice. It's a very nice blending of energies. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's shuffle the deck here for the Divine Masculine. Let's see where the 74 Pinto's at, because the BMW's looking shined up, tuned up, and nice. All right. Tell me about the Divine Masculine. Give me the energies of the Divine Masculine right now here in this point of our journey. A pain-in-the-ass journey with no shocks down a rocky road, and you got to take a piss the whole way. I tell you, I don't wish a twin flame or a deep soul connection on anybody. But at the end of the day, you do learn a lot and you do grow from it. So in a way, you're blessed for having it. You definitely should see it that way. Let's see where we are here with the divine masculine. Come on, universe. Give me the energy around the divine masculine. I'm sorry, I looked at the bottom of the deck and I started laughing. Okay. Remember what I said, okay? I said when this hit the table and I laughed, I said they're coming your way like a freight train, and I've been telling you that, and it's going to leave you with a choice here. You're going to have a decision to make. All right? Okay. There they are. It's the Burger King, and it's crossed. It's the Burger King. That's what we call the King of Wands, or an out-of-balance emperor. Those of you that have been around a while know. It's because of pride, ego, right? There's a lion there. That's pride. Every time I draw into the lion, that's pride. Yep. Right here. Mr. or Mrs., I'm in my ego and pride, and I don't want to reach out because then I got to be vulnerable. All that kind of shit is right on the edge. Three of Wands. That is right on the edge. That card, the meaning, the energy reflecting off of that Three of Wands. I got no jokes about this girl waiting to go in the water or anything like that. The energy reflecting off this card is just the word soon. That's it. That's what I got. And if you don't believe me, underneath it, since I showed you your underneath card, the Six of Wands, they got the Tower. Them not coming towards you is putting them in a tower. And what did I tell you in today's Friday reading? What did I say? You don't remember, do you? Because you're a fast forwarder. The Tower is going to be a very common card here, especially from the second half of March onward. Why? Because the new bubble of energy that we're about to enter into, which is going to take us well into 2024, all right, is not has a bouncer at the door that's not allowing anyone who's in and out. All right, you're either in or you're out. It's blending with the Taurus North Node energy, which is very intolerant of in and out energy. Okay, it's right here. And when they try to be in and out, well, I want to go, but no. Well, I want to reach out, but no. They land in a tower. They tunes as the driving cat themselves right off the damn road of destiny, land on the rocks and land in a tower, get their nuts blown off like this squirrel here on this card. This poor little squirrel. Soon, they are coming in. This card here, the energy of this is crossing the Three of Wands here. It represents sooner than soon. All right, and it's probably not something you expect. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of it. Let's clarify your cards, okay? Let's see where we go. When we get 3 cards and a crossing card for you here. Tell me about this Two of Cups for the Divine Feminine. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Unreal. I love these readings. I love doing these soulmate journey readings, twin flame journey as we call them. It's so nice to see. It just validates all the readings that I've been getting, everything that's been coming up. Yeah, that energy of the Divine Masculine is coming toward the Divine Feminine like a freight train. I got a tower pushing this girl in the water big time. Somebody's realizing, and I felt this in the pre-shuffle of the Friday reading, somebody's realizing that their behavior is costing them. And what behavior is that? Well, it's this shit. Right? Ego, pride, staying back, fear of vulnerability. King of Wands. King of Wands is a little bit phony. The King of Wands doesn't really tell you how they feel. It's kind of an energy that just wants to get in your pants. Probably got a little black book the size of a New York City phone book, kind of a thing like that. All that shit, you blew all that shit out of the water. They had a soul connection with you. You guys had soul recognition. And they ran, and they thought they could get rid of you just like everybody else they did, that they were afraid of or didn't want. This connection scared the shit out of them. They were wrong. It's persistent. It won't go away. So, if something won't go away, well, it's just like if you're being chased by somebody and you realize you can't outrun them. Your best bet is to stop trying to waste energy and outrun them and stop, turn, and fight. That's your best bet. It really is. Because otherwise, if you can't outrun them, you're just going to waste all your energy. And then by the time they do catch you, you won't be in any condition to fight. So if you're being chased ever and you can't outrun them, you better stop. You better turn and just do your best, And that's kind of where the Divine Masculine's at right now. They can't escape this connection. All right, Divine Feminine. I keep laughing. I do. I laugh every time I pull your cards. 210. I got a pair of tens. I got 10 cups. I got 10 pentacles. I got the death card, which you get a lot. You guys are going through some changes. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Right? David Bowie, right here on my table. And the crossing card of the 10 of, well, I'll give you the whole deck just because it's the bottom card. It's the, I don't have to pull it out. It's the Chariot. What's it? The Chariot crossing the 10 of Pentacles. I asked about this too, right here. This 2 of Cups. Somebody's charging toward you. It's somebody here who now realizes that you're their happiness. This is one angle of the energy as it pertains to them. You're their happiness, you're the real 10 of Pentacles, and it could bring some real transformation here. But the other layer of energy this ties to your transformation. You've changed a lot. You now are accepting nothing less than the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups here can be, so you might be charging in the other direction. There's 2 horses usually on a chariot, right? One going one way, one going the other. You recognize that? One going one way, one going the other, 2 swords? Right. You are also recognizing within yourself, because you found your self-worth, for example, that you won't accept anything less than the real deal 10 of Pentacles. So if this person shows up, they better show up right. Because this 10 of Cups is about fairyland sometimes. It can be about the fantasy, happily ever after. And the King of Wands is the master of fantasy. The King of Wands will make you believe anything is possible. Anything is possible, the King of Wands will make you believe, right? They'll make you believe that Ferrari is theirs. Yeah, they didn't rent it. You know, that kind of thing. They make you believe anything is possible. You're going to see right through it. All right? Also, for some of you, there is a second soulmate coming your way. You're going to have, this person's going to show up at the same time something else does. In fact, the something else will likely show up before this. For some of you, not all. Okay? Keep that in mind. You guys are doing great. I got no lectures for you. I got nothing. This is beautiful. Just I tell you what, I will give you 2 lectures. 1, stay out of your head. The only thing that can fuck all this up is 8 swords or 9 swords. All right? Right? It is fuck upable. Underneath that chariot is 7 swords. Right? It is. It absolutely is. You can get in your head and become self-deceptive and mess it up. That's one lecture. The other lecture here is sit tight. Let this play out. Don't make any crazy moves. Don't do anything. Just focus on you. Okay? Focus on continuing your transformation. Because this card comes up a lot for you in these twin flame journeys. All right. All right. All right. Let's pull on Mr. or Mrs. Anything is Possible here. Let's see where we go. By the way, as I pick up the deck to shuffle for the King of Wands here, the Burger King. The Burger King is the out of balance aspect of the Emperor. When I read the Emperor as the Burger King, it's just reflecting King of Wands. Okay, so that's why I always call the King of Wands Burger King if it shows me that energy. At the bottom of the deck randomly is the Emperor. It is a Burger King. It's right there. This is someone, I can read you the energy off of this, and I will. This is someone who always hoped you'd just come to them so they wouldn't have to be vulnerable. Well, if you do that, they don't learn their lesson. They don't learn the lesson of being vulnerable. And it's costly. Then you end up in a relationship with an uncooked turkey, or someone who tricks you. Someone tells you they're going to leave somebody and they don't, because they just want to bang you. King of Wands always just wants to get laid. That's it. They want to get laid. Some people call it a card of a player, for example. I call it a card of a layer. It really is. But they always thought you'd come to them. He's sitting here on his chair. Look, I've got my vibrator here, baby. It's brand name. Come on over. Come on over. Right now. But you're not. You didn't. It's proof of the Empress energy that's here, the transformation that's happened with you. Because the Empress or the Queen of Pentacles or any of that, either of those energies, which you often reflect as, doesn't chase anyone. Doesn't wait for anyone either. Let's pull on this here. All right, let's do it. Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here from my 74 Pinto Divine Masculines? They are coming towards you like a freight train. That energy is here, but because of the Two of Swords, you might also kick them to the curb because you're not accepting anything less than real deal 10 Pentacles. You're not listening to any bullshit. okay? Any bullshit about, well, I might be leaving somebody, or I might be this, or let's just glaze over what happened between us and let things ride. No, 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 no. No, you want the real deal, all right? Not some fantasy fairyland 10 of cups kind of thing, kind of energy. All right, let's see where we go here. Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for my divine masculines? Oh, good Lord. I see the bottom card. Oh, yeah, they're coming. This is no doubt about it. 8 cups. King of Cups, there's our fear of vulnerability. That's them. Yep, you got it. And the Hierophant. That explains the crossing card at the bottom. I showed you what was underneath yours, okay? So I'll show you what's underneath theirs too. I'm going to put it, well, hold on. I'm going to put it right here. It's the Hermit, okay? This is an energy of someone coming out of the Hermit, okay? Someone's about to come your way, because you never went to them, you're not chasing anymore, and they do not want this to be over. Someone's about to come out of the hermit cave and tell you how they feel. It's someone who hasn't told you. Someone has realized their feelings here. And I talked about that. I did a whole reading on Mercury and Pisces, and I said it's an acknowledgement of the feelings. It's a understanding of how they feel now, at least to the point to which they can, which is far greater than the way it was. So now they want to be vulnerable, right? They want to walk toward their happiness. But this is also an energy on the 8 of Cups of you might be getting away, right? This is a person who once walked away from you, who's now heading toward happiness. Now, I could read that as they're walking away, but I have to look at the card that's bookending it, and it's the Hierophant right here. This connection has spiritually changed this person. I see that with the Hermit crossing the King of Cups. This is where the King of Cups realizes they've been a little bit stingy with their cup, and they better get their ass in gear before they lose something that they actually do love. This connection on a spiritual level has changed this person. There's 2 indicators here that this could go long term if this person stops these ways. Anyway, the card that's underneath it is the 8 of Wands. It's fast. It's almost a tower energy on that. All right, they're coming out of the hermit cave like a rocket, like somebody shot a rocket out the hermit cave. All right, this is communication right here. Somebody who never told you how they felt is about to. Okay, big time. That energy is coming towards you. And again, I reiterate, I can't predict free will. Some of you just have a super fuckwit who's never going to figure it out. It doesn't matter if they're married or not. It doesn't matter. This is a far more powerful connection than anything they're married to. It's different. It's not going away. The Emperor is realizing that. I might add, the Emperor drives the Chariot. Okay? And there's the Chariot right there on your side. They're coming your way. They want to talk to you. No doubt about it. Somebody's going to tell you how they feel. But it better be enough. Because if it's not enough, like I told you about the 10 of Pentacles here, you're not accepting anything less than that. This is why you've got 2 swords crossing this 2 cups. This 2 cups on your side tells me a soulmate is coming your way. We're pulling on your soulmate journey here. So for most of you, it is that soulmate, right? But they're going to need to show up right. They're going to need to tell you how they feel beyond a 1/4 of a cup here, right? It's got to be at least 3/4 of a cup. He holds the Ace of Cups. Very stingy with it, afraid to be vulnerable. Let's pull, okay, let me see here. Let's see what we can do here. You know what, I'm going to use a separate deck. I'm going to do something a little different. All right, normally I just stick with these 2 decks, but I'm going to grab the Witch's deck, and I'm going to pull some future influence here. Rather than pull future influence for each of you, I'm going to pull your connection right here, where it's going, okay? We know the 74 Pinto's coming toward the BMW. You're the BMW. You're the divine feminine. All right? They're catching up. They're coming in. Maybe you slowed down for them. I don't know. Either way, they see you getting away. No doubt about that. Let's pull on the connection right now. Let's see where this is all going. All right? All right, universe. You heard what I wanted. I already put it out there. But I'll say it again just for the viewers. All right? Tell me where this is going. What's going to happen here? What's the likely outcome? And I say likely because I cannot predict free will. Okay? I cannot. Some of your people are just too far gone. All right? Not many though. Not many. It's a low percentage, as we've learned in many extendeds I've done. We are well into the above 90% coming towards you. This is very strong energy, and it's driven by the fact that a huge cycle is ending. A huge energetic cycle is ending, and that can create these feelings of loss. This Eight of Cups, these feelings of somebody might be getting away, you know, and somebody wanting to fix things. It does take some bravery, though, for someone to walk away from 8 broken cups and come toward their happiness. It does take some bravery. Some of your people just might not be brave enough. I don't know, you know. So I can't make any promises there. But let's see. What's the potential final outcome here? Where's this going? What's going to happen? What can my divine feminines expect here from the divine masculine? You ready? I got my Why do I always laugh when I see this? Okay, I always laugh at the bottom card. I do. 6 cups. Someone from the past is charging in the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And that backs up the crossing card of the Knight of Swords. They have a truth to tell you. Someone from the past, 6 cups, who's feeling. He was in their feels. They're feeling the nostalgia, right? Very, very nostalgic. You're going to feel it too. So try to, if nothing else, you'll be picking up on their energy. Somebody from the past is charging in. Knight of Swords. They've got something they want to say. They want to speak their truth, the Queen of Swords. And crossing the Knight of Swords is the very sword he's holding, the Ace of Swords. It's right there. It's a sword of truth. It really is. Somebody wants to speak their truth. There's a reconciliation coming here. That's what they're hoping for. I have no doubt. And it's interesting when I look underneath that, crossing the Ace of Swords is 10 swords. Okay? They're coming to stop it before it's over. I keep saying this to you. It's in the energy. This person does look, 2 of Wands. Absolutely. They're letting go of who they once were to come in here and tell you how they feel. It just keeps coming up that way. It just does. I keep saying it's in the energy. The divine masculine never wanted this to be over in spite of what they told you. They love it. If for no other reason, for some of you, they just love the attention. They love that somebody else loves them. Okay? And that's not a valid reason, and it's fine. You know, it's not my job to judge people or say whatever. You do what you want with them when they show up. But they're coming in because this might be over. And it's very clear in this energy. And that's not something they want. All right? Because if you don't find out what might have happened, then you'll never know. You know, kind of a thing like that. Anyway, they've got a truth they want to speak. There's no doubt about it. This backs up the current energies. Let me see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'll pull it from the witches here, and we'll see. All right. Do I have room over here? I do. I'm running out of table. All right. I'll pull it over here. What else you want to tell everybody before we go, universe? What do you want to tell the divine feminines here? My DFs, or just my viewers in general, because there's a few enlightened DMs watching. No, and a few of your DMs who spy, who are watching. They think I don't know about them, but I do. You and your fake accounts on my Twitter feed. Yeah, I get you. Good luck with that. You can't hide from Steve. Okay, good. Anybody in my life will tell you that. All right, let's see. Let's see where we go. What do you want to tell the divine feminines before we end the enlightened DMs before we go here? What do you want to tell them? Let's see. There you go. 8 wands. They're coming in. Okay, you got communication coming. Okay, but this is a whole lot of, and I don't know what's crossing this. I'm not really going any deeper. I'm just asking a question. I don't even need to, but let's see what's crossing it. You want to? Okay. I don't know what's there. It's the 4 swords. Yep. Somebody who was doing nothing is coming off the fence, and I saw that. That's the energy I saw over here with the hermit, right? Remember I said the hermit leaves the cave like a rocket. There's 8 wands right there. You've got 2 sets of 8 wands. Headed, you got 16 wands fucking flying at you. Okay? Somebody's coming in. You do with them what you want. I don't know if they're done cooking. Some of them are done cooking, some of them aren't. They're just afraid that it's over. And the moment they feel that, they come rocking in towards you. And this shows up out of nowhere. The energy backs it up right now. It truly does. So it's completely understandable. But you've got a choice to make when this 2 cups shows up. This is 2 soulmates coming together after a long separation period here. That's the energy that's right here. That's what this 2 of Cups means in this animal deck. That's how the energy reflects toward me. This means they coming. Okay? They coming. But it's crossed by this. Okay? So it can mean, again, energy's always in layers. For some of you, it can go either way. They may chicken out. For others of you, this is a second soulmate that shows up probably before this one, okay, that causes you to have to make a choice. It may leave you a little bit confused, a little bit at a crossroads, okay? Also, on a third layer of energy, this is you just deciding that this person who does show up over here, that you've been waiting on in their 74 Pinto, limping in your driveway, is just not for you anymore. You've outgrown it. They're not bringing the real deal 10 Pentacles with them. Okay? That's a possibility too. There's another minor possibility here. It just simply, it's not bad. It just means this card has an eclipse on it. It has the moon, Silent Bob, in front of the sun. It technically is saying, kind of summing up everything I'm saying to you about the Two of Cups, it's technically saying they better talk. They better open up. Because if they show up and they're Silent Bob and they don't, and this King of Cups doesn't share enough of the cup, you know, again, you may kick them to the curb. I don't know. Either way, with all these Eight of Wands on the table, they're all over the damn place. They're coming in for sure. That's your reading. The energy, at the very least, is headed towards you like a freight train. It truly is. All right, it's going to be a very interesting week around here coming up. It really is, because we've got the end of a huge energetic cycle, and we've got a full moon reading I'm going to be pulling. We've got some sign energy updates coming up for sure, and it's going to be a very interesting weekly reading tomorrow for the week of the 13th through the 19th. It's going to be a very interesting week. It's a very powerful week because that energetic cycle ends right there at the beginning of the week, and there's a full moon and all of that. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope you know how to repair a 74 Pinto, because you're going to have one in your driveway pretty soon. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, you guys.